Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Toy here. Another speedrun. This time we got a chase in the building. So one thing we gotta do is we get this thing up, and if we click the next button we get to start it up. There you go, timer is on and let's get it popping. So this time I will be rocking a character that I have known for days. Probably my first damage dealer for real. One of the first ones that I got for a 5-star unique weapon. So this is some nostalgia right here. I'm very curious how this is going to perform, and best believe I'm going to make it. So one of the things that make this speedrun absolutely ridiculous is the unique weapon up to 5-star straight off the bat, and the fact that you can get yourself a character straight off the bat as well. So with that being said, I will be making several accounts that I will be giving away during most of my streams, so make sure to tune in. If you want to have one of these accounts, make sure to drop it, because guess what, now you can do it yourself, but within a few months this event will not be around anymore. So without further ado, let's get it started. So once I have completed 1-3, you get some heroes, you get some other stuff, inventory is on, special shop unlocked, and guess what, first 5-star hero ticket, and then we get this beautiful thing, because this is where the speedrun comes up and becomes absolutely insane, because with this we can pick literally anything. So we go to hero not owned, go to chase, and this is the grand pappy of the day. There will be some others added, but oh man, I wonder though, I still want to do a Theo speedrun with the unique treasure instead, unique treasure 4, to see how fast that speedrun can become. Yo, I even forgot this one. Look at how powerful this looks. Oh, what's up, baby? Oh, you can guess why this is my favorite character. You can simply guess. So then once the dude is up, you can go 5-star unique weapon, and this is where everything becomes beautiful. So we're looking at chase, we're going for a bloodlust and monolith. Honestly, I think within a speedrun it might be interesting as well to go for the UT instead, because having a unique weapon seems to be slightly easier if you do the 2.5k pulls. But that is something for a different speedrun. For now, unique weapon up to a 5-star. I don't think this will be any different than any. Oh my god, 5-star unique weapon, and we haven't even played 10 minutes. Look at that. Normally back in the day you would take what, so many days to complete this. And the funny thing with Chase is he doesn't need TP 95, which makes him one of the most broken characters here as well. So we're gonna straight up give him everything that he needs. This, that. He doesn't need the S1, honestly. He doesn't need anything. Like this, for starters, is beautiful. This will give him crit. This will give him all the base stats that he could potentially want. And then another hero that takes the cake, that will be Estelle. Estelle is just as broken, but then for other reasons. But we are gonna use her. Okay, Daddy Chase whacking all these goblins down like it is nobody's business. He still doesn't have any gear, so you might feel like, oh, why is this dude doing this kind of damage? Well, it will go up anyway. But look at that being beautiful. Smacking him in the dome piece. Queen of Light, here is the god of fire. You're dead. And that ends me up with a new hero, which is probably one of the best supportive heroes that you can get, and luckily within this event it is for free. It is Dora the Explorer, aka Estelle, with the power of a windmilling. So whenever you were just punching people like a kid, we got one back. Power of the windmill. And coming with this part of the event, unfortunately, within one more day you could get a soulstone ticket. But since this is a speedrun and we don't have that luxury, we are just going to buy everything that is humanly possible, such as the Circle of Friendship, and the other ones really don't matter. Now it is 4 more days for the soulstone ticket. Luckily, whoever is receiving this account will still be able to do it. Now once we got that out of the way, we can then do this monthly orvel, and we go and play, and we're gonna skip everything for memory fragments, because these can make you some unique treasures that are very good to start out. So once you are done with this part, make sure to go to mission, go to story, and get these ones, because this is something that I forget all the time. Because this will grant you another random unique treasure. I'm gonna do one random thing that may help. Let's do this pool. Because this will give you a little bit of gold. And with this gold, you can then build these things. Absolutely nice. We got 9 of them. Wait for the first one. Then click like a madman and make sure to... Oh, I see one that is useful. That is neat. So the one that I think I'm going to keep is this rehartna one. Will it really help once I make her? No, not really, because it's normally the UT4. This one is very Worldboss oriented. All of these other ones are pretty useless except for the Requena one. You could actually use this one for little Shakmeh, but the chance of me actually building her in this run is very, and I mean very low. So the rest will be grinded straight off the bat. We don't need any of these. This will allow me to start up my character super easily. There we go, 1400 of these. But this is not all, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to check out your normal achievements, because guess what? You got a little bit more. There you go. And this will allow you to build the second one as well in a little bit, because guess what? We're gonna build one for this one, and we could actually pop chase double time on this biometric sensor, because nowadays this gives you the non-hero damage and reduces damage taken. So he becomes a really monster. We got this one, and we get Impeeper attack. Well, that gets me through the early game a little bit faster actually, which is good. And then the other one that I want to go for is Archer, and go for this one. This increases damage to bosses, which is not that necessary, but it also decreases the cooldown. So this one definitely a good item, and I will go for a unique weapon on herself as well. What do we get over here? Critical resistant magical defense, absolutely useless. Go for a unique weapon, and luckily, since I don't have to do chase anymore, here we go. Watch the show. We got this one as well. And probably to everybody's surprise, we can just one tap every single one of them. Great. But please guys, do take into account that I will be making a video in the very near future on which characters should you pick as a first damage dealer. Because now with the newer events, we will be able to progress everybody through the early game content. As the people are giving it to me, there's some free beginner welcome packages, and you gotta make sure to get that one, because this will grant you random unique weapon, always great. So now that I got 3k rubies, what we are going to do is summon. Why every single hero is 3k rubies, and Shakmeh, because he is Daddy Shakmeh. He's gonna be my team, because this dude is monstrous no matter how you look at the dude. He is better in terms of survivability than clauses. He will not ramp up the damage as much as he could. He doesn't have any attack speed reduction, but his UT4 and his skill 4 will give you so much defense that allows you to never die in a speedrun. But one of the only struggles that you will have with a dude like this is the fact that he could die. So make sure to grant him a little bit of HP by just leveling him up just like this. Okay, so once you got this 2-star ticket, you have several options. But now that I picked Chase, I will need myself some immunity for the Trial of Earth, and that is where Gao comes in. So I have to take this dude, unless I plan to make Taily. Then again, nowadays Gao is ridiculous onto the TM raids as well, so definitely a good addition. Only downside is, if you pick Chase as a main damage dealer, you will not be able to pick anything else into your TM raids. But Gao, definitely, currently a very good character. And another thing that I tell the people, make sure to look at all of your achievements, but most of all, look at the guideline, because there are several things over here which you really want to get. And this is definitely one of them, and that is the Lulu's necklace. Lulu's necklace can be achieved by simply getting to floor 10 onto the Tower of Challenge. Once you got that, you got 2 major artifacts that will be used throughout the whole speedrun. And this one will straight up go to your tank. And now that we have gotten everything that I want, guess what? We do 2.5k pulls. Rehartna will be added to this team pretty soon, but let's check it out whether I get lucky in this run or not. I've seen many things happen, and you could question why don't you pick Chase in here. Well, because if you could get a unique weapon, you rather want one that you don't have to break. So this would definitely be nice. Way to go, now I don't have to pick Frey anymore after this. I can even think about something else. This artifact is also pretty neat for a speedrun because attack speed obviously does help you in the long run. Because this thing will give you 300 crit. Of what? Nate. So I'm not even sure why I'm doing all these, but this time I got Frey up because I got that unique weapon. I don't genuinely need anything from her outside of maybe a UT2, but chance of you getting that is absolutely abysmal. So instead I took a Gua in the building and we got a UT2 of Shakmeh, godlike. This will increase the overall damage that we are outputting during this run. UT4, however, grants us more survivability, but from the looks of it, Chase is not dying ever. And one thing that would be interesting that I forgot to put on Chase, and that is this stuff. Why? That gives us a lot of extra critical damage. Look. Why, you may ask? Because this thing will grant Chase a lot of extra crit rate. So for those of you who didn't know, you can go maximum purify, then click transcend, hit the back button onto everything, and you can just simply skip anything that this game is pulling you through, aka skip the animation. Saves up a little bit of time. So once I then T2'd my characters, I am going to add a little bit more value to these characters. One is this perk, which is the experienced fighter, 20% more damage overall. We can add some more penetration with the eagle eye, which is definitely. And then on this, instead of taking the crit perk, because we're killing everything in one go, we're going for this. And something that I might want to add is actually take this one or that one out because we're killing everything in one go anyway. Instead, it will be interesting to get at least 200 more attack speed so I get to kill things faster. So instead, I'll go for crit because if I do get a crit hit, however, there will be a lot of extra damage. Now let's see what this does. So the bet is here. Can Chase actually get into his S2 before killing everything? Answer is, well, I don't even think so. Can we? Oh yeah, we didn't one-shot it, right? Talk about content. Now let's see if we can spice this run up a little bit because it's boring as hell. The reason for that is we're just cruising through this way too fast. Like Chase is way too godlike. And well, this damage is just too much. One of the funny things is that from this 2.5k pool, you get not only unique weapons, unique treasures, but now that you have a character that is on a level 100, you can use all of the gear as well. So getting yourself your first Black Dragon gear is definitely not a bad thing. Oh, I needed an orb like that. Can I get at least something? Jeebus. Sometimes I really don't like this game. This is so trash. Oh my lordy lord, that is ridiculous. Guideline where fortune favors, and here we go once again. 2.5k pull, and my god, can we at least get something? I did 3 pulls already. I gained only a unique weapon of Frey, not even unique treasures, not even nothing. Come here, let me talk to you. A rash. Okay, unique weapon of Estelle. That's still pretty decent. Yo, what's with? Well, toward the most boring speedrun ever. We are 3 hours in, and guess what? Already chat to 7, and I can just purely auto everything. So we got ourselves a tank which has barely any gear. He's still surviving because nobody's hitting him really, and we got some TA gear just by some random ruby pulls. So let's try that once again, try to increase it, and from the looks of it right now, we are just clearing this so, and I mean so insanely fast. Yup, we get 2 times a ruby pulls at least. We're not gonna change these summons up, and here you go, watch this show. Can we get a unique weapon for Shakmeh so he can at least tank a little bit more? And propel? What is this? Oh, a whistle of 100 tones. Yo, this is nice. Another unique weapon of her. I'm digging that one. Disco lights and nothing more. So this is Estelle's. Healing rate becomes more. Effects become irremovable. How great is that? So this is the only luck that we have. 50%. Let's blast it. Hey, not bad. We are actually being semi-lucky. I like it. And I forgot, I got another one. Section Comparitu. Here we go. Next one. Please give me some Black Dragon gear so I can give it a chase and be faster. I don't need any of those EXP potions, please. Another helmet, but this time luckily is Gao's. One that I actually need. Shakmeh up in the building. So that is pretty neat too. This one is definitely useful along the way. So Gao actually got whatever he needed. This one. And that one. And the reason why I picked Gao for a very, very interesting reason. And that is the Trial of Earth. So let's figure out what kind of damage I really do. Because guess what? Chase doesn't even get into S2 in the first part. Oh my. Like there's nothing that... This is too easy. We literally broke the game with this. Starting off with a 5-star unique weapon. Like, what type of sorcery is this? Look at that. So currently chapter 8 once again. I'm hoping for just some Black Dragon gear for Chase, but that will probably be not possible. Instead, we get potions that we don't need. What is this? Oh, Shakmeh swords. That one is something I needed. I don't care if we're not getting Jack after this. Okay, what else did we get? Absolutely Nathan's hot dogs. But at least having yourself a tank that can just simply blast everything is beautiful. Now, I don't have the runes that I am requiring. A attack rune, baby. That is beautiful. And a P toughness rune is obviously there as well. So now all that we gotta do is get an tough rune. But this is more than enough. Gotta get the other one runes already. Yes. Am I too bored at this run? Yes. This is too easy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost there. And can we kill off all of this within the time limit? I would believe yes. Can I get myself a unique weapon or unique treasure of a rehartna? That would be fire. Can I get no disco lights, please? Or can I get a Black Dragon item? That would be good. And Shakmeh swords. You can never have enough of those. The only downside is this dude is currently dying just because he has absolutely no gear and no levels. You think KR takes more time than Genshin daily? Yeah, I think so actually. But it kind of depends on how or what type of the content that you play. Okay, so since this dude is dying every single time, I'm going to level the dude up. At least 71. Because at 71, it opens up chances for different kind of gear. So here we go once again. Auto equip. There. This should give him at least some survivability. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's 4 hours, 30 minutes in, and we are at Infira. I haven't hit a single wall yet. My characters are none leveled, and we're still clearing content. You guys ask me. Is Chase broken? Yes. Is the new patch broken with the 5-star unique weapon? Yes. Should there be any changes to this? No. This is just absolutely broken. Can we get some more damage? Pretty much yes. Should I manual this at the very least? I do believe so. But here's what the thing is. Can we cook this dude up before 5 hours? Oh man. I think this is the most busted showcase that I've ever performed. Now obviously there's a one dead character, but Chase is here and he completed it. What? I'm done. We just We just busted everything. There's not been an account faster than this. Look at the levels of my character. Shakmeh 71. The rest is level 50. Almost 60. Like, ah. So now comes the time where I can just say one simple thing. Go use these EXP scrolls. Level up my character. Take a little break. Eat some lasagna. Because guess what? I'm hungry as hell. And honestly, I'm bored as hell too. So whenever I'm done with the leveling part, we're gonna do part of it that could be interesting, but probably isn't. That is trying to use this. Do Worldboss. Here you go, 1 million damage without the damaging phase. All about it. We're gonna get hurt and hit at the same time. Yay, that hurt. Ow, ow, ow. Stop. Okay, this is hurting. How Poppy? No, stop it. Look at Chase go. He doesn't care one bit. Oh, that actually cooks him up. I did not know. There you go, all the rubies. Give me all of it. Use some rubies. I obviously have to still myself, or Arna. Go back. Alright, thanks, appreciate it. There we go, lots of potions. So one thing I gotta do with those potions is go ahead and level this dude up to at least 81, because that's where he can get his gear up and running. Same goes for Frey. If I would max this out, it would be straight up 90, but that's not the way to go. So I gotta just hold this. Potions will be used. This is a speedrun account. How far along are you? We are at chapter 10, chapter 9 so far. Where's the music at? Currently making a video, bro. Music will be up in a little bit. So once again, this one to 81 as well, meaning that at that point I can give them proper gear. There we go, 81, which means if I auto equip right now, yup, we gotta sell some gear. But the question is it really that good? Because honestly, we could still use this as well. This is damage from dragons, so it is not going to help me as much. So this might be worth the ride to dragons. Go to the special shop, go to heroes, because there's another one that I gotta buy, and that is rehartna. This lady will crank up your damage and your healing by no tomorrow. And if you get both her unique weapon and unique treasure, she becomes even more marvelous. So definitely a character to look out for. And another thing to not forget, look at your class buffs for a second and make sure to crank up a little bit of healing, a little bit of damage. Now once you look once again at the ruby spending event, we got a nice amount of unique weapons, unique treasures that I can use. If you want to do a super smart move, you don't get to T2 first. Go up here, give her all the EXP potions possible. Go up to maximum, make her level 80, see what is left, and then use the rest for Gao. Because then if you TPerk her up to T2, you only need one single potion to get her up and over to level 81. It's a way different mechanic, and it saves you up a lot of time otherwise. So now that I have a few unique weapons and unique treasures left for me to fill in, I'm going to get the ones that I really want to use. Then for another unique treasure that I really do enjoy, and that is go to Priest. That's a dragon drawing. Even though I already have the other one, kind of want to keep this one up. And then to increase our overall damage on our chase, we go to Warrior and get it 100% on typo biometrical sensor. There's no way that you can go wrong with that. And well, you just got to check if it gives you anything extra, which you could potentially use. But this one is definitely going up there. This is more luck than wisdom. Let's go. And of course it doesn't work. It's a speed run, right? Those things don't work. I could have gone for another UT2 on normal Frey. Would have increased our shield potential, but I honestly don't think we really need it. But if we find ourselves a wall, that is where we mess it up. P recovery per attack, everything goes up. One thing I could do is try and look for a recovery line on my chase, by just simply saying this reforge equipment, and instead skip. I don't want this item. Stop. Change the option. Reforge. Click, 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 click. Boom, boom, and pow. Yes, critical damage. What a surprise. No, you get this one all the time. Quit. Guide, no. Back. Okay, now we do it. Okay, HP is the first one to go out because MP per attack can be good. We go for maximum stats if needed, because if you get a maximum stat, then you cannot get the same stat once again. Don't give me that HP back, damn it. Recovery line, absolutely gorgeous, because that is the one stat that Chase really needs. Outside of this, I could keep it, but hey, I'm gonna go and test my luck and try to get an attack one. Physical defense, well, we're not using any of those rubies, my friend, not at all. But getting ourselves that recovery line, honestly, for a speedrun, it's not necessary. For a chase, however, in the long run, is definitely going to be good. So now that this lady is a level 80, we need to level her up at least one more time. Does this even give me more? It apparently does. What a monster. So here we go. Go to level 77. Unfortunately, can I get the dude any higher? Or can I? Yeet, a little bit higher. Can I get him higher? Nope. Can I get him higher? Nope. Denied. Now this still doesn't get me what I wanted, because I want to have this. Which means I gotta participate in Dragon Raids, which I don't want to do, but I have to. So, yeah. And then complete Trial of the God King battle just once. This is where we take up a lot of our time. So once I've gotten that part out of the way, what we gotta do is unlock this one, go with Chase. And I'm gonna aim for 4. I don't even know whether it's possible or not, but we're just gonna try and do it. We're gonna get a whole lot of hours over here. But as long as Chase can heal, we might have something. No, we're getting shot. And you may think that is not inspirational. Try to live your life a little bit different. Alright, so guess what? Onto 3, we can easily kill it. And probably within gear, we can kill 5. Now we got some real damage. Like, all that you have seen so far is a joke. Because right now, my boy Chase will get some real gear. The only downside is, it is not all gear possible. But luckily, this will allow me to live and construct a lot of damage to it. So, I'm good with that. And Chase will just get any of the leftovers. Here you go. There you go. And then we have one character that I would genuinely like to have a little bit of this, because she is the highest healer out of all of us. Alright, so here you go, maximum AoE damage. S2 didn't even pop yet. This is nowhere near the Roy speedrun. Look at that, 42 million damage. We're not even looking at, oh my god. I knew this was coming up. I knew it. I knew it. Everybody knew it. This dude is a monster. Can we get more damage? Oh, yes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at this once again, because Chase is a monster. We just saw a little bit of sneak peek, and for those of you who have seen the Roy speedrun, you have seen up to 50 million damage. Now Chase is already doing 42 million damage straight off the bat, which will only increase by doing absolutely what he does. What? Yo, let's do this again. A rotten slime. Let's hit it. Ew, can we crank up this damage? Let me have it. What is this? Oh, hitting up to the near 80s. Oh. Look at the time, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom left, this is 7:05, and Chase is just murdering content. Did we expect anything else? Not at all, but let's see if I can actually clear this sub 8 hours. I do believe that if I didn't take as long of a break, then we could have actually done this sub 7 hours, but hey. The clock is telling us different right now, and I'm not gonna redo this. But in any case, look at Chase. It almost rhymes, but it doesn't. Hand and pop the damage. Let me get it. Ow, don't hit my back, please, because my backliners will die. Luckily, Normal Frey has some gear that allows her to live. And this is where Chase comes in and just does whatever. Can we smoke it is the question. Yo, this boss doesn't even get to do a first move. He's just gonna get smoked. No, no, no. Nice shield. This content ain't... This is way too easy. With this 5-star unique weapon, it is way too easy. And the question would still be like, oh, how great would it be if we didn't have that 5-star unique weapon? It would have been just equally as good. Why? Because Chase is in the team. But ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. We're coming up chapter 10 and see how far we can get in that one. Why? Because the viewers demanded of me. So here we go. But before we do that, we test our luck once again. I don't know what Gao is still in there because he got all that he needs already. But here goes. Watch the show. And disco lights. Trash and a whole lot of nothing. Are you guys not entertained? Well, just for funsies, we're gonna try whether this works. We're gonna get smoked regardless. Oh, look at that, we're dead. Never mind, we needed this spell. Bye. Now, since we haven't hit a wall yet, we might as well give this a shot. Let's go. Give him the MP per second and be real fast. Not just fast, but real fast. Here we go, pop and chase. And there you go. I think at some point where our difficulty is gonna come is whether Gao dies or not. Because he doesn't have the gear to survive. But in terms of straight up AoE damage, this is more than enough. I have absolutely no clue if this is good. But here's the attempt. Come at me, bro! So here's the prediction part. Can we actually get up to 20 or not? One minute, ladies and gentlemen. Got it. Kill 20 or not. Can we do it? This is Chase, ladies and gentlemen. The man's 100 grand. The one that does all. He said nope. You guys are non-believers. Oh, there's a lot of people who say yes. So far, so good. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just murdering things with Chase. Imagine. Oh man, after hitting a wall like this, I'm like, should I just quit? Like a biatch. At least we're getting more heal rate with rehartna. That's what we needed. I could potentially try and stun this dude. Stunned him. That deep, yes, yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are slowly but surely getting there. And I think with 100 million damage, we should be able to go there. However, I think the biggest part will be the healing and the survivability coming from Shakmeh. High likely that we're gonna get smoked. But we are about to witness the power of El Chais. I wish I still had all of the cooldowns on Shakmeh because this might be very weird. So this wave at 20 straight A. Can we kill it? All I gotta do is we gotta pop a shield whenever I need it. When would that be? I do not know. And we are gonna figure this out. S1. Okay. Ow! Stop! We made it! Ladies and gentlemen, Chase is a monster. Not in battle. Yo, did he get killed? And he still cooked it? So the reason why I did it is this thing, 15 of those, and we got another 150 of those. So guess what? This will be a leveling department crazy. So at least we need a tank that can survive just about anything. But what we got to do right now is TPerk everybody. This is going to take a little bit. So once I TPerked all of my characters, the first thing, once again, we do is go to hero achievements and we claim all that we have over here. Why? Because we need many more pulls. It will give us at least one more pull, but I have this eerie feeling that if I go to Guideline, there is a claim all function on this one, claim all function on that one, and a claim all function on this one because I haven't even done this yet. There you go. Get a darkness costume for no reason. And this one has a little bit in there as well. So we got at least 2 more pulls. We haven't gotten anything very decent throughout this run except for some unique weapons. But it would be interesting to get at least nothing. Obviously. I'm not expecting anything anymore, man. I'm done with this run. Shakmeh swords. Alright. So at least get a, what? Can we get a 1? Can we get a 2-star? Ooh, we actually hit 250% as during this run. What a monster. But this is where it's all about. And that is killing this Hilda because she is a nasty, ladies and gentlemen. What? Well, I forget to set my perks, but hey, let's go. We're gonna do it anyway. Come here, baby. Let me hurt you. Damage negation. Chase nearly died. Still alive though. Can we bring it? Can we bring the heat? This damage is redonkulous. Can we finally do something about this horrendous damage? But if we can, ladies and gentlemen, we got the first part. Are we done yet? Not in battle. We killed it by not even getting the TPerks down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's a sad sight to see, but if you look at this, we are going to get murdered straight away, and there's nothing I can do about it unless I go for dragons, and that is something that I'm not willing to do in a speedrun anymore, at least not this time, because I got my internship to worry about and everything else. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any questions, make sure to ask, and I'll try and to answer every single one of your questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.